Okay, just getting going on day 85, coming out of Delaware Water Gap, and it's been just a really great Nero at Marty's Big Yellow House, and then we had a jazz night last night at a club, and it was just the funnest time to just spend a little time off trail. So anyway, today we're going to enter New Jersey, and just going to go another light day, maybe about 10 miles, and stay at, I believe, a state-run campground. So it should be a pretty easy day. A little concerned with rain, but I think it'll still be good. But we're probably going to have one more day, breakfast here in Delaware Water Gap. It's a really nice place. Good morning again.
How are you?
Thank you for not spraying me with a hose today.
Okay, I'm trying. I'm trying to be better.
Although it was a nice little splash yesterday. Thanks. All right, we'll see how the day goes. I bet it'll be nice. Okay, so we're here in Delaware Water Gap for breakfast before getting going on the trail. And who do we have here?
I am April. My trail name is Gray Jay.
Gray Jay. And Gray Jay has been gracious enough to trail magic us with some breakfast this morning. So thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
It's fun to kind of pay forward sometimes.
Yeah, because you got a great story. So what's going on with you and your husband? What are you guys doing?
My husband is through hiking, and I am supporting him. So I am driving our Explorer from Georgia to Maine, and I meet at trail stops. I resupply him, that sort of thing.
That is great. I met a couple of couples that have been doing this, and it just every time it's like, wow, that's a really cool thing. And you've been camping out and sometimes joining them on trail, and
yeah,
oh, that is so nice.
It's a lot of fun because I get my adventures and he gets his adventures, and we still get to kind of do it together, even though I'm not on the trail, because that would not work.
Yeah. And it's the best of both worlds. And you know, I know that, you know, Chicken Louise and I, you know, we're both missing our spouses terribly, and so, you know, you get that connection more frequent than we get. So that's great. But anyway, well, thanks for sharing your story. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Say hi, Chicken Louise.
We're leaving Pennsylvania and heading into New Jersey.
Jersey Shore. Well, not there really. Okay, another border crossing. Pennsylvania. It was fun. You weren't very kind to my feet or my shoes. That's okay. And now, into New Jersey.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, look at this. Wow. Very, very.
Okay, it's day 86. A little bit overcast and wet this morning from all the rain yesterday. Well, I shouldn't say all the rain yesterday. When we were hiking, it was mostly nice, but about a mile before we stopped, it came down hard and kept coming for a while. But yesterday was a good day. You know, first day back on trail after doing a resupply day. And of course, the pack's always heavier. But still, it was just nice. We didn't go very far, I think 11 miles. And then when the rain hit, we had the great fortune of getting to a, excuse me, a little tough climb here for a second. Getting to a AMC camping area that also had a bunkhouse. And when I say bunkhouse, it was really like private rooms and nice shower and all sorts of nice things that you love to see when you're soaking wet and cold. So that was nice. And on top of that, one of the guys who helps to run the place, Tim, he really took a shine into us and got us real comfortable there, and then invited us to make breakfast and visit with him in the morning today. So it's been a real great experience there. So far, New Jersey's been great. Crossed in yesterday morning, past the 1,300 mile mark, so that was all exciting. Got to our first trailhead, and right away, you got the Jersey welcome by a fella. He came up to Chicken Louise and myself and water slide. He's like, "Hey, welcome to New effing Jersey. Hope you guys have an effing good stay here." I guess he recognizes us as thru hikers or something. But then he proceeded to offer us all kinds of things, water and bug spray, and very inviting. So that was fun. Anyway, today, probably gonna go medium hike, maybe 14, 15 miles. Actually, probably 15, 16. One thing about Jersey is that it's very limited for camping in most sections. So where we're at right now, you can't just stealth camp. They won't allow it. Plus, it's not like a lot of places you can do it. And very high bear activity. So they want everyone staying in designated areas. So the next one that's reasonable without having to go like 25 plus is about 15, 16 away. So that's our goal. Water slide has rejoined us. So the three of us are going to keep working together for a while. And hopefully the rain will stay away for a little bit anyway, or at least be mild. We'll see. So far, New Jersey, it's been nice. Oh, got up this nice fire tower and totally socked in. Oh. Sing it to us.
Crockett wants to sing a song, so.
No, it's just Jeremiah wants me to sing a song.
Ready? Right. I don't know all the words, so I'll start it out. Ready? One,
Ready?
two,
Get your mic ready.
three. Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Cut.
Chicken Louise is nervous.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Ready?
Here we go.
Dun dun dun. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Dun dun dun. Was a good friend of mine.
Never
Understood a single word he said, but I helped him drink his wine.
'Cause he
Always had some very fine wine.
singing
Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Ba-da-da-da.
All right, we could use a little enthusiasm. How about a yeehaw for us? All right. Where are you guys all from?
United States and Canada. Florida, Chicago.
Awesome.
So what Canada?
They're all retreat.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, well, she did.
He has a tendency to do that.
Well,
Awesome.
I'm Chicken Louise. I'm sorry, I'm Crockett. Chicken Louise. That's Water Slide. We love that. Can we have one more? Yeehaw! All right. Thanks a lot. So let's see. It's day 87 and Sunday. And it's a pretty nice day. It's good to have the sun out a bit, and I think it's supposed to stay out today finally. It's been a rough couple days for weather, and yesterday was kind of a rough day. Just kind kind of an irritating type of conditions between the rain and mosquitoes are getting really bad. I don't know if it's a seasonal thing, and maybe that's just what we're going to be dealing with from now on. But you know, when it comes to embracing, I'm sorry, I'm just not going to embrace mosquitoes. I can't. They're just awful. And where we stayed last night is called the Brink Road Shelter. It was in a swamp, so gathering water at the spring was just it was a hand-to-hand combat with them, and it was tough. So anyway, hoping for a little better day today. Gonna try to go 15 to get to the next shelter, and I don't think that's gonna be too hard. We've already got about 4 in. We were able to go to a nice little place along the path called Smokin' Moe's Barbecue, and what a nice place. And it was particularly nice because they were closed, and we knocked on the door just because we saw somebody in there, and they opened up and made us some food just because we were through hikers and they wanted to help us out. And you know, we talk about it all the time, but mud. That's the stuff that really makes you a lot easier to embrace the you-know-what. And mosquitoes aside, I'm able to do it with people like Smokin' Moe's helping us out. So let's get another full day in today. Tripped on a rock. The rocks are still here. So, water slide, those snakes almost landed on you?
Yeah.
And I'm sleeping in here
I
tonight?
tried not to panic when you said it, the way you were
I
saying
was
it.
like, snakes.
Didn't I say
snakes.
something like, how big?
Yes, you did.
And then I
I
jumped.
think you were trying not to look up.
Imagine
and
if I was
just
still
like,
sitting there when
dude,
they fell, I would have
fucking
screeched
snakes.
like a little freaking...
They
Child.
fell out of the rafters.
Oh.
Chicken Louise thinks they were trying to make babies, which makes sense,
Yeah.
because I think they still are.
Yeah, they are.
That's, okay. Well, where's a good spot for my tent? Okay, it's going on day 88 out in the Appalachian Trail, and bit of a challenging day ahead, it looks like. It's pretty rainy, misty, cool, a little breezy, and it's supposed to be rainy all day, so that's today. But we'll make it through. Yesterday was a pretty pleasant day mostly. It did start raining eventually, and we ended up pulling out water slide, Chicken Louise and myself. After 11 miles, there was a shelter that was far more favorable, looked less mosquito-y, and had a good water source at 11 miles instead of a 15. And we ended up doing that. So that was a good day. But that set us up for a 20-mile day today, which is going to be a lot, but it's all right. It's just another day on trail, but let's see how it goes. Okay, we're about 15 miles in today, and it's been a lot of embracing, but fortunately we got happy crew.
Does this look happy?
I'm happy.
And look at our scenery.
It is. It's nice scenery.
So it's nice. I mean, you know, we're sitting on a bridge on a babbling brook.
Right there. It's good.
It could be worse.
It's not raining.
It's not raining.
Always embrace the you-know-what. No mosquitoes right now.
Because I sprayed myself with bug spray.
Oh, and you're sitting next to a water slide, it attracts them all anyway.
And yeah.
I think it's the main thing.
That's good. All right. Moving on. Hey, it's day 89 on the trail, and it's a pretty soggy morning. It was actually pouring earlier. Just took off the rain gear, and it's been some tough conditions lately. Probably the worst thing coming up right now has been the bugs, mosquitoes particularly. They're fierce in these lower regions because we're not up on ridges anymore, more in swampy areas, and they've been tough. And outside of that, New Jersey's been wonderful, but the mosquitoes, they've been rough. But anyway, yesterday was a good day, even with all the difficulties, challenges. Ended up going 20 miles and got to a shelter area and tented there. Broke camp just before it rained, so was able to get the tent and all the gear stowed away before it got too wet. So that was good. And then actually made a wrong turn getting out of camp, so I had to backtrack, and right now I'm on my own. I've been hiking with Water Slide and Chicken Louise for the last week or so, and that's been great, but sometimes I kind of enjoy hiking by myself anyway a little bit. I get to be more reflective and do contemplating things. So that's been kind of today's thing so far. One of the things I've been thinking about, ooh, tough crossing, has been a question that's come up with a few people checking in with me. My sister Joanne in particular has been noticing I've been doing a lot of embracing. And just, how do you cope with that? How do you embrace the you-know-what? And what techniques people use. And it turns out everyone's kind of got their own in a way. Most people figure out a way to kind of laugh it off, and I do that too. And then there's sort of tricky foot in here. But most people, what I think they try to do is try to compare it to somebody's or their own difficult situations that they've encountered, and then measure it up, and it turns out it's not so bad. And for me, my go-to on that is my nephew Dana, who is frankly my hero. He's passed away last year in his late 30s. Obviously a tragic event for the entire family. But this is a young man who was basically given almost no chance to make it past 2 years old, and somehow just beat the odds in over a dozen surgeries throughout his lifetime. But what made Dana special and inspirational to me, particularly out here, is that he had the unbelievable ability to maintain his happiness through all of that stuff. He was always smiling. He was in the hospitals constantly, but he was always happy. He was both the bravest, toughest, and happiest person I've ever met. And that sounds ridiculous to put those all together, but it's absolutely true. Maybe Book of Job has examples of people or a guy who might have overcome more, but I don't even know that. So with all that, Dana was always able to live life with a smile. And even at the very end, through hospice, he was brave to the very last minute. How can you not know someone like that and just not be able to deal with a little rain or wind or pestilence of biblical proportions it seems like we've been dealing with. But that's it for me. My go-to for beating the you-know-what is Dana, my nephew, my hero. Good Bree. There. So this is shaping up to be a seriously fun day. First of all, I had a great hiking day after the sun did come out. It was beautiful. The trails were great, and then I had a nice, very brief bear encounter, like it should be, and that was fun and exciting. And then I came across a pond and saw an eagle and a beaver at the same time. Getting 2 of the last 3 items on my critter bingo card, and now I've arrived at today's destination for camping, which, believe it or not, is a drive-in theater. Oh, that's going to be so fun, just sitting in my tent watching a movie. And the place does it for free. It's just a nice thing they do for AT hikers. So this is going to be a fun night. Okay, getting going on day 90, and coming off a really great day yesterday. Relatively short hiking day. I think we did about 13 miles, and then got to have one of those ultimate AT experiences, camping out at the drive-in theater. It's one of those nice traditions on the AT, like the half-gallon challenge or Damascus marathons, or those kinds of things. So that was a lot of fun. It wasn't something I thought I'd enjoy as much as I did. Once you're there, it's really cool. But anyway, for today, it's going to be another shorter day, probably about 10 miles, because we're going to stay at a hostel tonight. Chicken Louise and water slide myself. We're a little overdue for getting ourselves cleaned up a bit, and that'll be a nice stop to kind of reset things for a little bit. So it's a nice sunny day, and probably gonna get a little warm, maybe 80s, but that'll probably keep the mosquitoes down. So looks like a good day ahead. Okay, at the New York-New Jersey border. New Jersey, very nice visit. Didn't like the mosquitoes or the rain, but still had some fun. On to New York. Okay, just getting started on day 91. Oh, that seems like a lot. Day 91, and just leaving the Lost and Found hostel after a very nice day. The hosts, Lost and Found trailman, and his wife Mary, just go way out of their way to make you feel very welcome. Like a lot of the hostels that I've seen and stayed at, it's designed specifically for AT hikers. In fact, they don't even advertise, and they don't even take in anybody but AT through hikers or sectional hikers. So, they make you feel real special. They don't even tell you, but they surprise you with a very nice hiker's breakfast in the morning. So that was just a really nice brief stay, unfortunately, but still got some miles to do today. So yesterday was a good day. Got into New York, and found that New York's going to have a lot of hills. We did a lot of rock scrambling yesterday, and so that was, you know, challenging, but also kind of fun. You know, today with the full resupply, and for the next couple days, it's going to be a heavy pack, so might be a little hard to get some of the miles in. Today we're hoping to get 17 to 18 in, and we'll kind of see how it goes. Hello. How are you?
Morning.
Good morning. But it's supposed to be a hot day, 80s, but dry, so that'll be good. Water slide, myself and Chicken Louise, you know, we'll all meet the same shelter today, but we'll be hiking independently because we're getting that kind of thing where we're going to be doing a lot of elevation gain and loss, and we'll all be going to go at our own pace. So should be a challenging day, but a good one. Looking forward to it. Oh man, this looks like some major trail magic up ahead. Oh.
All right, man, give me something good.
Here it comes. Hiya! That's all I got.
I like it.
Okay, got through the lemon squeeze, but there's even a harder section right after that. That's a sheer cliff, very difficult to get up. There's a bypass, but you know, listen to Miss Sarge, you know the story. Don't go around, come on, take the challenge. My sister Joanne would tell me to go around, and I probably should have listened, but I'm actually on top now, and we're all gonna work together to try to get all three of us up here. As you can see, it's very, very steep, and it'll be good to get over it. Not too far from camp. Okay, so that'll do it for week 13. New Jersey was difficult in some ways, but mostly because of weather and mosquitoes. Overall, it was a very good time. Met some very nice people, and it was a good week. So we had some especially fun laughs. The movie theater experience, that was something very unique, and I really liked that. So and then getting into New York, that's all of a sudden we're doing some mountain climbing again, and doing a lot of elevation and hand over fist climbing. So it was good to see that again after not really seeing much of that since Virginia, and we'll be seeing a lot more of that coming up soon. So anyway, glad to be in New York. You can see the Hudson River behind me, so it's not too much longer here, and then on to New England. So the beat goes on. Looking forward to next week.